Sir, at Equity Math, we generally encourage our end clients to see a portfolio manager from a very, very long-term horizon, like appoint a portfolio manager like literally for maybe 10, 20, 30 years. But to capture full potential of Samiksha Capital's portfolio strategy, what should be the ideal time horizon? Should it be 2, 3 years or should it be longer, given that Samiksha Capital's portfolio has a meaningful exposure to small and mid cap?
First of all, the exposure to small and mid cap can vary from time to time, but there'll be always be some exposure.
Okay.
Because I think it is going to be very rare that there are great opportunities in large cap, but none in small and mid cap. So and the percentage return potential tends to be generally higher in small and mid cap. So we are always going to have some small and mid cap. That is one thing. Second thing is that market goes through its own gyrations, and we are not the best in terms of anticipating some of the movements of the market. So our request to investors is to give us 5 years. I mean, at least 3 years, but ideally 5 years, because if that is a long enough time for us to capture the opportunities, to correct mistakes that we might make, and in the end deliver results. In fact, if you look at our track record, there has not been a single 5-year period, rolling 5-year period every month that you can measure, and we have completed, I think, about 47 5-year periods by now. There is not a single 5-year period where our performance has been outside of top 10% among all the multi-cap PMSs.
Wow.
And there has not been a single 5-year period in which we have not delivered alpha. And I think our median alpha is something like 6-7%, the returns over the benchmark. So I think we do request investors to give us a bit of a time. I think I've seen that there are times when, because of the way we invest, sometimes we are not aggressive in deploying new money. And if the market rallies very quickly against our expectation, then some new accounts might even underperform, and we had that period. But I think the investors who showed patience with us eventually saw that their portfolios eventually started to perform and outperform the market. And I think we request investors to give us a bit of time.